What it do, homies? We out here with a donation request. This time we checking out a new band to me, Protest the Hero from the Sky. Let's go ahead, shut up, and turn it up. Dang, wasted no time. Ooh, you know what? I love that. I love the high kind of shredding there. Kind of like it gives like a sense of like aggression, but since it's at a higher note, something we can register. It kind of registers as not happiness, but more like the type of stuff I would hear in like power metal, right? Because if you just bring that several octaves down, it's dirty, mean, aggressive. But since it's higher up,
Progress versus risk. Chaos and control. A sluggish tightness brisk. Descent international. A completely unremarkable excursion across the ocean. Caught the eye of the world. Technology expanded rapidly with great devotion. From the sky, from the world at large.
okay, hold on. I had to bring up the lyrics and everything because I absolutely love his voice. Kind of reminds me of like the type of voice that was like really, really prominent, really, really high, really, really prominent in what the 80s and everything. Was it the 80s? It wasn't the 70s, the 80s and maybe early 90s where you just had these very, very unique kind of high pitched voices and they were able to do all these type of bends, whole lot of character in there. Makes you really want to like it, but I'm having a hard time understanding what he was saying. So I have the lyrics now. Let's go.
A completely unremarkable excursion across the ocean. Caught the eye of the world. Technology expanded rapidly with great devotion. From the sky, from the world at large.
Like Aerosmith type stuff.
There's fire on both sides of the door. And fire's a good disciple, but wicked master.
I like that. It's fire on both sides of the door, right? And fire is a good disciple, but a wicked master. Good disciple because a wicked master, that's interesting. Good disciple. That's it's like a baby, or not a baby, but a toddler, or when you're experiencing something for the first time, right? You touch fire, then you learn that that ain't something you're supposed to touch. But a wicked master means that it ain't something like if you touch fire, you're going to get burned, right? The burn might be permanent, right? Wicked master, good disciple, because now you know not to teach it. People who are more wicked in their ways tend to be more upfront, right? Where they don't want you making this mistake again. So they go make sure that you don't make it again. Whether it be some harsh hazing or something like that, or shoot, they might even break a bone or something. But you know what? You ain't gonna make that mistake again. I like that. Okay.
Paralyzed in time, colorized in brilliance. The future paradigm would prove to be resilient. A completely flawed analysis of future text tenacity. Caught the eye of the world as their hopes and dreams took fire right before their eyes. Winds of change blow the whole world wide. With the swiftness of a flash, it was captured in a photograph. When transitory memory became permanent.
It's like he's talking about both the wonders and the fail safes of what technology has done to mankind, especially in this day and age. What a song to be checking out right now, right? It's just like one of them things. It's like one of them songs that becomes more relevant as the future moves on. I mean, take a look at what we got going on these days, right? With our headsets and stuff like that, blended in like mixed reality, becoming immersed in everything. Hmm. Ooh, and they pour us into modes. What? So kind of like brainwashing, right? Oh, that's nice. And just like modes, not all of them are going to be perfect modes, right? You might have a chip there or a chip. Sorry. You might have a chip here or a chip there, but at the end of the day, those chips could possibly be the personalities that make you different, but at the same time, you're still adhering to that mode. That makes me kind of think of like social media and kind of like echo chambers or whatnot, right? Where you have a personality, but then, social media or maybe even just society kind of just forms you to think a certain way, right? Kind of conforms you to that mode eh, through technology. Honestly, I mean, with today's information, everything's like super accessible. So it's very easy to be swayed, especially by people with much more power than you do, right? They can make you fit into their mode by swaying you with honey words and stuff like that, and like the power of technology. I mean, just look at some of these streamers, right? Hmm. Yeah. That solo kind of had a little bit of hints of jazz in there when it comes to kind of like those stabs, just small little hints. I just started thinking of like combo bands that would do that in the middle of like playing something, you know what I mean? Coming through rummaging, got all this fantastic sound going on, and then just kind of hit us with the stabs to kind of reset us right back until they get into the where they're doing. Also, malleable as gold. I'm sitting there thinking of like, people just like taking you up into the sky and just start forming you and making you do whatever they want you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like a puppeteer, like a string, like a puppeteer. And the reason why I started thinking that is because of the lack of load, the lack of bass in that solo, right? Just playing in the sky. Like I'm just like you just sitting there making me into what you want to make me into, and then you put me on the ground, right? And that's when the bass comes back into the song.
Biggest things that I cannot remember, the little things that I cannot forget about when I'm alone in bed.
It's nice. That's the ooh.
A picture might make my memory better. No matter how much I might regret the fact it gets into my head. So take my picture, I'm decomposing, make it a solemn silhouette.
way he sung that too, feeble.
So take my picture as I burn and print it out for all to see, because words are wind, but image impacts our
Collective memory.
Don't take my picture, I'm decomposing, make it a solid silhouette. 'Cause this time is no different, it might help you not forget. Don't take my picture as I burn and print it out for all to see, because words are wind, but image impacts our collective memory.
That orchestration, beautiful. This sounds like the continuation of a different story. The way that this is kind of ending off, this was pretty nice. Now, guys, I did go ahead and look up the song meaning for this. So I'm just going to go ahead and read what I found. It says this song is about the Hindenburg airship, its flight and subsequent crash on May 6th of 1930. I have an ad. Here we go. 1937. Okay, so there's no way I would have understood that, right? But it also goes to describe that deeper than that, it's also a cautionary tale about how history can shape itself in one story while neglecting other important details of it, with the song's example being the Hindenburg airship and its overlooked ties to Nazi Germany. So I wasn't too far off. I was kind of using technology and kind of like social media and everything. Of how it can shape, like I said, to one story, as I was saying, the mode and everything. So I wasn't too far off. I don't think, and we had the visionary there, but I don't think I know anything about the Hindenburg airship, so I would never have got that. So thanks to this, but at least I think I did get the deeper meaning. But at the end of this video, Dave's out.